Helps if you push the right button, really. There we are. That's better. Right, now, glasses, all the better for seeing people with, my dear. For anyone curious to know, there's no surprise that Teresa's here tonight. Good evening, friends. Good evening and welcome this fine Thursday to Little Port Christian Spiritualists. You're fine. It's all right. These things happen. Don't jump out your skin. Bless you. It's a pleasure to see you all here. Thank you all for coming. It really is wonderful and heartwarming to know that Little Port Spiritualism is still alive and kicking after all these years of upliftment, of healing, of love, of truth, and of light. Now, a quick, important announcement before we begin. Because, of course, the lady sitting to my left is not Joe Bruno, absolutely. Joe is under the weather and has had to back out. She was very reluctant to back out because she's a stubborn what's-it. But she is getting help, getting sorted, being looked after, and that's the physical side, of course. So please, in your healing thoughts tonight, do send out to Jo, bless her heart, because she is upset that she missed out because she was excited about serving a local church. Of course she was. But if you're watching this at any point, Jo, we love you, we miss you, we'll have you back soon, but health comes first. And that's something that I say an awful lot in circle. That's the next bit. Well done. Thank you for reminding me. No. Thank you for reminding me. For those that haven't been for a while or have never been before, we are live on Facebook and YouTube, but you'll never be on camera. Don't panic. The camera stays facing this way. You know, I might have forgotten, so thank you. Well done. You score the gold star for the week. Well done. So, of course, if you do get a message and you've got an internet connection, you can go back and have a look at it and nobody else will know that it was yours because you're over there and we're over here. Which, speaking of messages, in order to have a divine service of mediumship, we need a medium. And tonight we are very fortunate to welcome one of our own. She might not live in Little Port, but as far as spiritualism is concerned, she's definitely Little Port born and bred. So please give a huge, raucous Little Port welcome to one of our own, the one and only Della Thompson. Bless you, darling. So thank you for stepping in at the last minute. It is much appreciated. And of course, now, my friends, let's start this service in the proper, normal, and sensible way. Let's open this evening and join together in prayer. As we say, Great Spirit, divine universal source of all, we thank you. We thank you for this opportunity to come together as friends, to unite under a banner of love, of hope, upliftment, and friendship, to witness your proof and your truth that life is indeed eternal. As we place this service in your care and keeping, Great Spirit, we ask that the veil be lifted, our loved ones draw close, and that proof and truth of the continuity of life is there for all to see. In your name, amen. Thank you, friends. Well, notices, it's the last Thursday of February. But that means that we've got a whole new month of wonderful things coming up. March, of course, brings us 1 month closer to the White Feather Shamanic Drum Healing restarting for the spring. For those that were here early, you might have heard a bit of rumpus and banging going on behind the curtains with some wonderful, tuneful, melodic shamanic drumming. There is also, of course, the White Feather Shamanic Drum group that's on the third Sunday of every month, starting from April. So we've only got 1 month left, my lovelies, and the White Feathers will be flying through the air again. So looking very much forward to that. There is, of course, also the monthly development workshop for philosophy, healing, and mediumship. That will be on the second Sunday of the month, and that will be again in the little room. Now, that will be from 10:30 to 3:30. It is £15. You can bring food, but food will also be provided. And it's designed to work as a way of developing, growing our mediumistic attunement and ability. And it's exciting because at the end of the year, if we're all feeling like it, we might have a fledglings with it too. It's exciting times. So that is that. And of course, we've got a whole month of mediumship coming up on the Thursday nights. So lots going on, lots to do, lots happening. So that is the notices. And you did tell me, but there's been so many mediums' names flying about left, right, and centre today for obvious reasons. Our medium next week is... of course, the lovely Dora Sheridan will be returning to demonstrate mediumship. Now, I love Dora. I've known her almost, well, I think I've probably known her longer than you, which is a time or two as it is. And the thing I love about Dora is she's someone who puts the emphasis in development. And there are a number of people who now serve this church as mediums regularly that were actually introduced as Dora's fledglings. She'd bring them along. Hello. She'd bring them along with her to serve the church, and then they get their own bookings. And that's the future of spiritualism. Also, hey, you're right. So looking forward very much to welcoming Dora back to serve next week. Of course, things are going to be a little bit different for a couple of weeks because we're going to be losing Tony and Eunice for a little while. But I also know that they're going to be mixing with some old friends of this church as well. So if you are watching in preparation, look after them for us. We want them back in one piece, unused and undercharged. Okay, so have a wonderful time, and please give them all our love, because they're part of the church family, even if they are miles away. So enjoy. They will be watching. Yeah, you will be watching. Absolutely, absolutely. So, that's the wonderful thing about being online as well, is that no matter where you are in the world, you can always have a little port in your heart and on your laptop or your mobile, which is great. So have a wonderful time. So, friends, it's this time in the service where I would give some spiritual philosophy, some insight about what the point of spiritualism is. And it's funny, for those that know me, they'll go, right. For those that know me, they'll go, oh. But you don't get to do it this week because you don't know it already, but next week you can. I'm a big fan of science fiction, and this morning, there we go. Yes, I know. I actually play it while I'm here. I was always inspired by the wonderful words, the poetic words, and the truly uplifting spiritual words that are provided by TV shows like that. And not quite. And those particular sentiments that come through in TV shows like that, beyond the famous and never actually spoken in the show, by the way, lines, are frankly truly uplifting and truly spiritual. Because you don't need, and this is going to sound really horrendous, but bear with me, you don't need silver birch. You don't need white eagle. You don't need the Bible. You don't need scripture to find truly inspiring and uplifting words of spiritual insight, because they're everywhere. The hearts and minds of people who create, the hearts and minds of people who think and listen to the world and understand and grow and share their insight and thought. There is a splash of divine providence. There is a sparkle of upliftment and spiritual philosophy in everything that is within this world. Because I'm reminded that my granddad once said, Nick, you don't need to go to church to be close to God. God created everything. So therefore, this is one of his lodgings. And he'll come and check your rent book once a month and you can have a word with him then. My granddad, you might have guessed where I get my sense of humour from, some of it anyway. But the point is this: there is a spark of the divine, a spark of the universe, a spark of God in everything and everyone. And when you endeavour to be creative, when you endeavour to be uplifting, when you endeavour to be supportive, you will always find words of comfort and kindness, compassion and love. And if you share them, then that truly is just as important as the silver birches, the white eagles, the scriptures, the texts. There's a big difference between them, though. You have a complete understanding of the words that you share. You don't need to read it 2 or 3 times. Trust me, I've read books and I've gotten to a page and it's like, no, that didn't make sense. Let me go back to the beginning of the page. No, I'm still not getting it. Let me go back to the beginning of the page. All right, now I get it. But when you share your words, when you share your philosophy, when you share your kindness, you don't need to go back to the beginning of the page to figure out what it is that you're saying, because it's already here, right here, in your heart. And that is where the true meaning of spiritual philosophy begins. The heart is a fragile thing, but it's also the center of everything. And we must do all we can to look after it. And I'm not talking about the physical one, although, of course, that one does need looking after too. Your emotions are the center of your abilities as a medium, your abilities to be compassionate and kind. And it's also where all of your emotional strength comes from. One of the things that's come up today in terms of a gentleman who's a Littleport resident who got drawn by a lady in Scotland, one of the things that was shared on that TV show that I was watching that had nothing this week to do with a transporter accident was about trauma. And it was a truly inspiring and uplifting thing because it touched on something important. All trauma and all difficulty is something to be taken care of, looked after, recognized, and dealt with. But those big moments where you know what the problem is, those massive moments where it's undeniable where the issues come from, you've already got a first step towards healing because you know the cause. The worst traumas are the ones that you don't recognize because they build up day by day by day. And you can't recognize the root cause because there isn't a root cause. If you go out to do the weeding in the garden, you see the weed, you seek out the bottom, you pull the root out, and then you pot it and put it somewhere else because there's no such thing as weeds. But when you can find the root and take something out, you can trace it back to a main cause. But the type of trauma that I'm talking about, the kind that builds up over time, the kind that's layer upon layer upon layer upon layer upon layer, that's the harder one to figure out because you don't know what the root is. And there are many systems and spiritual practices where we work on dealing with problems where we don't know the root cause. But I tell you, there is a simple answer, my friends. The root cause is also the answer. Life. As we take each step along the path, we will find burden and we will find difficulty. But along the steps, with each step along that journey, we'll also find laughter and humour and love and joy. I was thinking about laughter today and I did some research. I was talking to Eunice a little while ago about it. Everyone calls this the funny bone. And I'm sure those of a certain age will have heard the joke when you bash it. Oh, that wasn't very humorous, was it? Because, of course, that's what the funny bone's called for, the humorous. But it's not spelt the same. And the reason it's called the humorous is because the humorous has a meaning. It means shoulder. Now, what does the word shoulder mean? It means to shield and bear weight. So it's no surprise that in the twisted humour and madness that is the English language, the problem and the solution are the same. When you have a burden to shoulder, number one, don't do it alone. But when you don't know the root, when you don't know the cause, there is a cure within the same issue that caused it. Life gets in the way, but life can be mad and brilliant and crazy and funny too. And there is one infection that I crave getting. Believe it or not, there is one infection that I crave getting, and that's the giggle fits. Laughter is infectious. You might not feel up for a giggle, but when somebody has one of those really naughty belly laughs, I'm not looking at anyone in particular in the room, it catches on like wildfire. And although it doesn't deal with the problem, it does deal with the moment and gives you the breath in order to stand up again and shoulder it. But of course, the one thing we know about spirit is this union of thread and connection. So it also teaches us to not shoulder it alone. So if you are struggling, if you are having difficulty, if you are unsure of a way forward, remember that the cause might be life, but so is the solution. Live it, love it, and seek someone out who doesn't just make you laugh from the back of the throat, but from the shoes all the way up. Because humour, upliftment, and laughter truly is a medicine and an aid for what ails you. So be brave, be bold, and know that even if life throws you a curveball, you can grab hold of it, throw it back, and have a good giggle about it. Remember that humour matters, my friends, and I'll say God bless you. Thank you for listening. And now I'll put my glasses back on so I can see you all again, because I just realised that everything was a bit blurry. So now, of course, we're going to have our reading. It's so nice to have you back after your pains. So please welcome for our reading tonight, the lovely Carol. Over to you, Carol.
Okay, right, in light of things, this reading is called Illness. Sometimes in life we can get ill. It makes you feel you've lost your will. You need to find strength to fight back. It's hard, but try your best not to crack. Your energy, the illness zaps. Tired, worn out, on the verge of collapse. Look to spirit to help you heal. The healing received is very real. Things will challenge you in life. Be strong, have faith, and fear no strife. Help each other along the way. Keep faith in spirit, hope, and pray. Soon you will start to feel well, so don't feel down and do not dwell. Bugs and viruses are everywhere. Just be careful and take care. When you feel better, you will see how spirit helped you to be free of that nasty illness attacking you. So smile, go out and do what you do. Oh, and one other thing, you must agree. Don't forget to hug that tree.
Fabulous, fabulous. I do love it when two people from completely different parts of the location who haven't collaborated end up talking on the same subject. Because as I was speaking to Eunice earlier, I said, I'm probably not going to speak about that. Oh, hello. Now that would give you a giggle, wouldn't it? I'm probably not going to speak about that now. And then what comes out me gob? And then, of course, you do your reading and it ties in beautifully. So thank you, Caroline, and thank you to your guides. What a beautiful, beautiful reading. And so now, friends, I'm going to shut my gob for a few minutes as we do our healing ministry. Should you require and wish to have healing, remember to keep your hand up until someone stood behind you. But to explain a little bit more in depth and to lead us in our healing, please welcome our healing leader, Tony.
Why, thank you. In a few moments, I asked you, so would you please send out your healing thoughts to the following: Darren, April, Bex, Arthur, Albert, Chloe, Debbie, Cheryl, H and Ryan, Emma, Dave and David, and of course Joe, who should have been with us tonight, but unfortunately isn't well enough. Quite simply, if you would like some close proximity hands-on healing, just raise a hand. And one of our several healers in the room will come to you. Lady there, two there, one there.
There's another one at the front row. No, you're
One
fine.
here, Rita.
Oh,
Jolly good. I knew you fast. I have more healers than people would require. Healers, if you're, just bear with me for a few seconds. I say the usual things at this time of night. Great Spirit, would you please send your healing thoughts down through our healers to those who've requested it, but at the very same time, please protect our healers from anything they don't want to receive. Healers, you have approximately 3 minutes
yes.
from now.
Great Spirit, Father, Mother, God, divine source of the universe and great Creator. Here we bring unto you all those listed in all the healing books throughout the land. Be they sick in mind, body, spirit, or soul, that it may please thee to heal them, those we know, those we do not know, those that have no one to ask for them. We ask for them now. Those we know, those we do not know, those that have no one to ask for them. We ask for them now. Be they sick in mind, body, spirit, or soul, that it may please thee to heal them, those we know, those we do not know, those that have no one to ask for them. We ask for them now. We ask for them
Healers, if you can just bring yourselves back, say the thank yous that you need to say. And those of you who asked, thank you very much. We'd be very foolish if you didn't.
Yeah. Thank you.
We're back. Now, friends, is the time in our service where we pass over to our visiting medium, nay, one of our own and our friend. Of course, the importance in the rules are this. Should she come to you, she come to you, please answer in a clear voice, yes, no, don't know. Remember, don't feed the medium, because this one, she really will snap your hand off at the wrist. But also be honest and truthful, because it helps us as mediums when you say either yes, no, or don't know. Doesn't it, babe? It does. Have an uplifting evening, and remember that should we need to evacuate the building for any reason, our exits are here, here, and through here. And you haven't got to worry about the curtains twitching or the chairs spinning this week, because Tony hasn't got any fishing wire hanging out of his hand, so it's not going to happen this week. But do have an uplifting evening, have a wonderful time, and give a proper, heartwarming, loving welcome to our medium tonight, Della Thompson.
Seems ages since I've been here actually to do this. Here, I've been here.
I know.
Right. Nick, I'm really sorry. I've got to come to you straight off.
Okay.
I've had a gentleman with me.
Pay for it.
That's sad. He's between 25 and 30.
Yes.
He is making me feel that he was, there was an impact. I am not sure whether he took his own life or whether or not there was a situation where he was where he shouldn't have been. He's also saying to me that he was quite a shy person when he was here. He knew he was different to everybody else.
Yes.
But he said you were the one that always was there, that kept him going.
Thank you.
He's given me a John, and I don't know if it's a Peter or a Paul, that is also connected to him.
Yes, and absolutely yes.
He wants you to know that although he couldn't always say the words, he knew you knew what he meant and you understood what he was saying to you.
Yes.
He wants to thank you for also passing on the information that he wanted to be passed on to the relevant people.
Yes.
And also the reasons why
Yes.
everything happened. He's also given me the name Craig.
Yeah, that connects too.
Yeah. He's been with me for ages, though he's I feel he's like quite a timid person.
Absolutely,
But
yeah.
He's been here, he's dropped everything. I can't move on.
Yeah.
I also feel that it's actually coming up to his birthday or passing next month, March.
I'm not 100% sure, but I can find out within 5 minutes, so I'll let you know.
Yeah, there is something in March coming up.
Yeah, okay.
You have been talking about him recently as well.
Yes, in workshop today.
Brilliant. Because he was saying, although he kind of believed, he didn't want to admit to it all the time.
Yeah.
But he was obviously there with you today. I just want to cuddle him. I just want to put my arms around him and cuddle him, because even over there, he seems as if he's lost.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to go. Okay. But he's saying thank you.
Thank you.
Because you were the one that kept him going until he couldn't cope with anything anymore.
Yeah, I understand what that means.
Good. So I'm going to leave him with you.
Thank you. God bless you.
No, you're more than welcome. Oh, that one done. He's a very strong character there. He's not going to let me go.
No, he wouldn't.
Where am I going now? Can I come to you, my love, please? I'm not sure who I've got here with me. I just feel that somebody's saying to me that things have taken a big turn for you. and I want to say for the better. I think you've if I was to say you've suddenly realised that you're worth more and you can do more, it's like you've gone, actually, that's me, I'm done, that's the old me, this is me now, and you're moving forward. Yeah, oh, yes, yeah. Would you understand a brother or cousin in the spirit world? That's the feeling I'm getting. It could be actually a close friend that you would have regarded as a brother. Yeah. He's saying he's glad that you are moving on. You are now, his words are, you have realised your full potential and you are aiming for, you're aiming for the stars. I do see some studying going on. So it's not as daunting as it might seem. Once you get into it, you'll be fine. Don't think about your holiday, plan it, do it, book it. Okay? You've been going, shouldn't I book it? Whether it's for this year or next year, it doesn't matter. But you've got a place where you want to go and visit. So take it, book it, do it. You're only here once. Enjoy and go for everything that you can possibly go for. I also feel in March there's something coming up for you in March as well. Yeah. He's going to be there with you. He's showing me a birthday cake, so I don't know if it's your birthday or somebody's birthday, or there is going to be a celebration around a cake. Whether it's a birthday cake or whether it's some other cake, celebration cake. You've also been moving things around. You've been, but it sounds like you're a bit like me. You move it all around, and you go, no, don't like that, and you put it all back. Yeah, you try it, but then it all ends up kind of back where it was. Yeah. I'm not sure what this is, but it's green. It's either a vase or a teapot or something along those lines. Green, which is not your colour, but it's green. Maybe it's a pot out in the garden. It's just saying that it's not your colour. You don't do green. Just hold on to it. Just hold on to it. But I think you feel like now that the spring is here. You got it? Brilliant. I think you also feel a lot better in yourself now that spring's here also. Like you can open the windows and breathe. Yeah. Are you looking at buying a new car? No? Okay. Just hold on to it then. Or you've just got a new car? No? Hold on to it. Something about a car. Unless it's his car. Something about his car. Could be. But just hold on to that and see what happens. Okay? He is smiling though, because he is saying, actually, you're not the sort of person that really likes to do a lot of book work. But it's got to be done. If you want to get to where you want to be, you've got to do that. But see, his advice was set yourself some limits. An hour a day, whatever. Don't sit there and study all the time, because you also need to be you. It's also that, oh, it's a bit personal. Have you been thinking about doing something different with your hair? No? Not at the moment. Maybe he's just putting the thoughts there for you. No, he likes your long hair. He likes your long hair. But he just said that maybe something different. New you, new hairstyle, all that. I am going to leave him with you, because I think we might be going off at different tangents here as well, which I think that's the way he was. He'd start a conversation about. So I'm going to leave it. Terrible twins. I'm not sure which lady I'm with here. I've got to be polite. One of you ladies has been having a major sort out. Okay. Let's see where we're going. Can either one of you understand a gentleman in spirit that did not like clutter? Purpose, it was gone. Yeah? Both of you? Oh, okay. Oh, look. I honestly feel that this gentleman there was a regimental side to him as well. Whether he was in the forces, in the army, whatever, but he was very much that way. He's making me look at his boots and his shoes. I'm assuming they were always immaculate. Immaculate. Is this your dad? Right, so he's saying, good on you for getting rid of foot. Okay. It's like you've held on to your past, but now you've moved on, and you now feel that actually, I don't need it. It's like a security blanket, isn't it? Your stuff. It's like that security blanket. But he's saying, well done. You've still got bits to do. He's taking me to your garden shed. You've not done that yet, have you? Please don't take the took from there and put in there. Please don't do that. But he says there's actually not a lot of room in your shed. He's showing me some very rusty garden tools. But he said, you don't need them anymore. He said, they're no good because they're not going to do anything because they're rusty. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. I do think he likes his garden too, when he had time. Oh, he seems to like your shed, although there's not a lot of room in it, but he does like your shed. Yeah. He said, that's good because that's something you've packed up. You've packed up. Well done. He said, and he said he's glad to see that actually you're not vaping either, because that's where it normally leads. So he's so proud of you for that. He's also saying that when you was a child, you liked stuff, didn't you? You liked stuff in your room, under your bed, books and boxes, secret stuff. Yeah. I think that's a girl thing, though. I really do think that's a girl thing. he's also saying that he's now glad that you are going out and about more. You are getting involved in things outside of just your house, and he thinks that's amazing. But again, with him, I also feel actually it was like he was here one minute and gone the next, because he's making me feel that actually he wasn't sure whether he'd passed or not. Yeah, he wasn't sure if he'd gone that way. But you were the one that allowed him to go. And he wants to say thank you, because he wanted to hold on for as long as he could. But he actually was, once he'd gone and realised, he was glad that he'd gone, because he was him. But he's showing me, I don't know, obviously you said the forces, but I don't know. He's showing me a cap. I want to say like a captain or something like that. You know, they wear the caps. Yeah, it was round, but with the flat bit on the top. There's got to be a proper name for him, but I couldn't tell you. Yeah, but he's showing me that, or with that and the boots, with, you know. But he was a very small, very upright person too. Yeah. It's given me 67 and 72. Hmm? Oh, 6, 7. Don't go there. Not 6, 7. We've actually had to ban that at school. Brilliant. As long as you can take them, that's brilliant. You didn't really enjoy your time in the States, did you? No. Fair enough. But everything, once you came back and started again, everything changed. I can't say for the better, but you've got through all that, and it's taken all these years. But you are now beginning to find, like that lady over there, you are now beginning to find yourself too. I also think there's something you want to do more of. It's a hobby, but I think it could lead to more. How he's telling me. It's like whatever it is that you like doing right now, he's showing me a lot of flowers as well. Whatever it is you love doing right now, keep going with it, because that could lead to more. Okay? He's also telling me September. I don't know if that's when things are really going to turn for you. Oh, September will be party time then. Hey, you've got party to go to, Nick. But yeah. But just know he is so proud of you, because although you're not like him in many ways, he had a soft spot for you more than, yeah. Because I think you were more the rebellious one. You question everything he said. Yeah. And he liked that in you. Although it infuriated him at the time, he loved that in you, really, because you've got that thirst for knowledge. You wanted to learn, you wanted to do. So yeah, he's giving me, for you, a big sunflower. Sunflowers and lily of the valley. Sunflowers, to me, would be upliftment. I'm not sure about the lily of the valley, though. But just hold on to it. okay. Okay. I mean, if you can kind of understand that, then I will keep that, leave that with you. He's also saying, actually, he didn't always tell you he loved you, but he does. And I think he showed it more than said it. Because I think you would, as I say, maybe you got away with more and... But yeah, he does, he says, I do love you. And I'm there beside you on this journey. I'm going to leave him with you. All right, no problem. How's it going? Oh, it's a new one. I've got a dog. No, I don't know if I'm working with either of you two ladies. Can I come to you, please? Dog. Let me have a look. I don't normally see animals. But this is like I want to say a bit like a cockapoo, but smaller. Either of you could understand. No? Is it yours?
I've never had a dog.
Okay, because normally that's, if I can't, that's I'm heading your way. No, it's not that, ladies. As soon as I looked over here, I saw a dog. But if it's nobody's, can anybody else understand a dog that's recently passed? No? Okay. I could be way off with what it is, to be fair. It's kind of a browny, fluffy one. That's all I know. It looked to me like a bit of a cockapoo. And I'm going to leave it there for the minute. See if I can get something else come through. Somebody else can take a dog. Can I come to you, my love, please? I'm being made aware of forms that need signing. Yeah? I don't know who is here right now. Grandmother? Very much the person that would literally read everything before signing and question everything in whatever forms there were. She's wanting you to do the same thing. Make sure that you read and understand before you sign anything. This is a very lovely lady, but she's very much I don't want to say strict. I want to say firm, very firm, but a lovely lady. She would always have your back if need be. As she draws close to you, she's also saying that actually you used to spend quite a lot of time together. She also taught you how to sew and do all those things. Right, she's also showing me apple pie, so I'm assuming she was a good cook as well. Whenever I get something like an apple pie, it's always something that they would always make, isn't it? And you even follow her recipe now? No? She's asking why you don't. Ooh, shit. Why are you not doing that? Why are you not following my recipe? That's an answer, I suppose. Ah. You said that you should. Because you can. When you do an apple pie, don't forget to put cloves in it. Oh. But yeah, let's put that bit to the side. But she is saying, I don't know, there's a change for you as well coming up. I don't want to say a house move, but there's a change. And this is where all the documents need to be checked and double checked. And if you've got the time, triple check before you sign anything that needs signing. And you're looking to go on holiday? No? Okay. I can't give these holidays away this week. Okay. She's also showing me her garden. She used to like her garden, her flowers in the garden. Although she's quite a firm character, I feel like can be quite a shy person as well, because she's not stepping, bringing herself forward. She said she likes your boots. They look nice and comfy. Not like something where you would need to kick them off halfway through the night, because they're not. Sensible shoes like she would wear. But again, I do feel that she was very much if I was to say a proper lady, we would have one set of clothes for in the kitchen, we're going shopping, we're putting something else on, very much that way, very particular about her hair. But you also understand if she was to say, everything has its place, was it a place for everything and everything in its place, or something, that very much like that. She's showing me brasses as well, lots of brasses. Yeah, brasso, cleaning, disgusting stuff. You probably haven't heard, you wouldn't have heard, no, see, they haven't heard of that. Good old bit of brasso, I remember doing that. But very, very particular about her house, very house proud. And again, she is saying to me that you are now pursuing something that you want to do. Keep going. I want to say your journey is just beginning. Take me back to this holiday. Even if it's a few days away, you need to have a break. You need to have a break. You don't have to go abroad. Just pack a suitcase and go. 3 or 4 days would make you feel so much different, so much better. Taking me to like the lakes. So I don't know if we're going up that way, or if we're going like to Norfolk Broads and that kind of way. But you don't have to go far. So, but she wants you to take that time for you, because you don't. I feel you're getting somebody doing and saying this, somebody saying that, and everybody's wanting a bit of you when they're more than able to do it for themselves. And it's making you feel sort of a bit low. So she's very blunt too, isn't she? Bless her. Quite blunt. She's saying they can stand on their own 2 feet. She said they are more than able to survive for a few days while you go away. She said you don't even have to tell them where you're going. Just go. Because that's what you need. You need that time for you. She does want to see you cooking apple pies, though. No. But that, she said, good memories, doing things together. And those are the things that she misses now. And she wants you to enjoy with your family. But you do need to have that break. Okay? I'm going to leave her with you. She's just going. She's looking at your scarf. Looking at your scarf. Yeah, she liked scarves, didn't she? Very much so. Did I like it? Colour suits you. But anyway, I am gonna leave her there. Okay. Oh gosh. I'm not too sure whether my voice is going to hold out.
You're actually now coming into your 20-minute window. So if you want to stop now, you got that option. Just yeah.
Where am I going now? I love him, really. Love him. Only a long time. Oh, I've still got this job around here. I'll try and work it out in a minute.
You've had a message, actually. Cheryl, who is normally with us with Mark, who is poorly and is currently in isolation, sends her love to everyone via the chat and can very much understand a brown cockapoo called Pepper. So thank you very much. It's been placed.
Oh,
And it's great that it's Cheryl because obviously she's watching at home. And I did say when the
bless
opportunity
her.
arose.
Oh,
So you found his
I
home.
found his home.
He's letting us know that Mummy's watching.
Excellent.
So behave.
Can you just let her know that actually
We'll look at the camera and tell her.
he's absolutely fine, Cheryl. He's back to how he's very much a puppy again now. Very much a puppy again now. But he's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I'm so glad I found him. Oh, where are we going? For some reason, I want to come to you, Caroline. You don't mind? I'm not quite sure what we're doing. What do. You have a very tall gentleman standing behind you. I want to say dad or granddad. He's saying, you were the apple of his eye. Very much. Okay. So he's when he passed, he wants you to know that actually that bond was never broken. Although you felt lost, and you still do feel lost. But he is always right there with you. Again, I feel that he was a very regimented kind of person. He's saying to me, stand up properly. I'm a bit of a... Oh. This is, I don't mean this the way it's going to come out, actually. But he's saying you were daddy's girl. Very much daddy's girl. You went everywhere with him when you could. Saturdays were the day. It was like you and dad tight day. You would do stuff together, even if it was in the garden or whatever. You would spend most of your time with him. Fishing? Did you used to go fishing with him? Would you also understand if I was to say to you, like, he's the gentle giant? He is such a lovely, lovely man. He's got such a fantastic way about him. He's actually standing there with his hands on your shoulders, going, my girl. You've either been talking about him or you've been to his resting place recently and taken some flowers. I can't. why I'm getting deaf.
She said his ashes is in her wardrobe.
Oh, thanks. Honestly, I need them sorted.
Wow.
Can't. No. And he said you don't have to. He said because I'm there. He doesn't. So I think sometimes you feel guilty that he's actually just in there. It's fine. He's in there, but his ashes are there, but he can be out and about. So he does stay with you an awful lot. He's saying that he's got quite an old-fashioned name. He's just saying, he never told me what it was. He just said it's quite an old-fashioned name that he's got. So, yeah. And you also know, I know you've been poorly, but he said, you do know that he was actually there looking after you and healing you and protecting you and wanting you to get better. Can you also take, I've got another gentleman coming in, it's making me feel like it could be an uncle, maybe his brother, that you always got on very well with. But he's another one that comes to see you quite a lot. He pops in. But as I said, I know your dad is the one that is always, always there. Always. And you know that, and you talk to him, and you ask his advice on things too. You've asked him about something today. And he's just saying it's your choice, but it's not actually what he would do. He would find another way to do it. Whatever it is you're doing. Yeah, yes. Such a lovely, lovely man. He's showing me golf. No. But I just feel this huge warmth all the way around you. And you know you are very much protected by him. I'm going to leave his love there with you. Oh, he's given me a little plant of forget-me-nots. He said either put them in the garden or put them on the windowsill. He said every time you see those, he said you know that you'll be looking at me. I'm leaving him with you. Pom, pom, pom. Linda, I've got one word for you. Rhubarb. Is it growing? You haven't got... No, Dad's popped in. He said he's glad you're feeling better than what you have done. I can see it. He's standing there with chickens running all around him. Chickens. Mm. I know they're not ducks. They're definitely chickens around him. With these things, you know. Flappy things. I don't do flappy things. He's saying that It's like you've opened the curtains, you've seen the sun, and you're going, I feel better. Like the last couple of days. And he said, now you've got to keep on going upwards. Yeah. He said he knows there's going to be ups and downs, but you've got that positivity and you can keep it going. Yeah. Always think of the good things, the good times as well. Did you used to ride on a tractor with him? I can see a tractor with a trailer and kids all sitting on the trailer. So those are the good times. Those are the good times. Also picking apples from an orchard. So, and these are the things he wants you to remember when you're having those little down blips. Yeah? Okay. If you don't, you've got to keep up, okay? If not, you're going to get a, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because he doesn't want to see his girl go down. He wants to see his girl stay positive and keep going. You've got a lot of things to do this year. A lot of things to organise, a lot of things to get sorted. So that'll keep you busy, keep you positive. And he's saying you've got to keep him in line. That's the biggest job. But again, know he's there with you. And he knows you. You know he's there. And you know Francis is there. But I know you talk to Dad a lot as well. So yes, keep that positivity going. I say, you've had that, what we spoke about the other day. So now we're going up this way. Okay? And he's going, I love you. Okay? I'll leave him with you. I don't know if I've...
We're fine, it's not. Your window button.
I think. I'm just so glad I found the dog. I would have took it home. I would have taken it home. I would have looked after him, Cheryl.
I know you would have done.
I honestly don't think there's anybody else.
In that case, you know what to say to everybody.
I'm just looking. Yeah, no, that's... Well, thank you all for working with me. And
ladies and gentlemen, Della Thompson. I'm sure there's a picture of Grandad's mum with chickens in the picture. So I was just looking for that to see it, so I could say, "Here, Mum, here's a picture of your Gran with chickens in that your dad would have grown up with." Oh, excuse me, my knee's gone a bit gammy. Well, I can honestly say I've done a bit of digging, and you know your message to me where you said that March was an important anniversary. He passed on the 9th of March. I just went on and found his page, and so I can confirm that you're absolutely correct with that one as well. Thank you not only for stepping in at such a last minute with a groggy voice as well, bless your heart, but thank you for a wonderful, uplifting evening filled with wonderful, wonderful evidence. Because I just got to share, as a couple of people in the room know, the young man that came through, I said, was in the workshop. Well, I don't know if you two remember, but one of the names that was given was Peter, because there was a discussion about that. And he'd also come through in a previous workshop where one of those that are present had drawn him as well. So they both compared pictures, and I kid you not, they were virtually identical in terms of characteristics and everything. So he's definitely been hanging around all day. So thank you for that. Truly, truly, truly. Please give one big thank you to our friend and our medium tonight, Della Thompson. Well done, mate. Well done. And thank you to Cheryl for chipping in and saying. Well, friends, we're drawing close to the end of our time together, not only for tonight, but also for February. And I'm reminded, of course, that when February comes to a close, there's something really quite significant, because February sometimes has an extra day. Sometimes it has 29 days, and that's a leap year, but it's not a leap year. But you see, the importance is, if it's not a leap year, the very last day of the month is my mother's birthday. So after 3, oh yes, on Saturday it's Linda's birthday. So 1, 2, 3, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Linda. Happy birthday to you, and many more. And I am sure that I will pay for that later. But at least, hey, at least I'll know I'll survive as far as Ely. But thank you all. No, seriously, Mum, I know I don't say it very often, but you do some amazing work for me, for this church. And today particularly highlights just how much you are more than capable. And the only person who never understands it is you. But we all keep trying to tell you, one day you'll listen. But thank you and happy birthday. That's all right. We have got some cupcakes. Who brought the cupcakes? Oh, so what are the sandwiches? Ham. Wonderful. So we've got banana buns and we got ham sandwiches tonight as well for after the service. So thank you for that. But now, friends, let's join together and close this evening in prayer. Friends, let's join together and say, Great Spirit, divine universal source of all, we thank you. We thank you for our time together, for the love and upliftment of spirit that comes forward every time our loved ones draw close. And we know, Great Spirit, that times can be tough and troubling and tiring. But in those times, we ask you not to move the mountain, but give us the strength to climb. And so as we go out into the world, I ask for a blessing to be placed on each and every head here, our friends, our family, this place that keeps us all going in so many ways. And so we say that word to say thank you. Amen. That was harmonious as well, weren't it? So friends, thank you all so much. A reminder, of course, that we're back next week, same time as usual, with the wonderful Dora Sheridan as medium. Have a wonderful, wonderful trip. Give my love to the gang. And do, of course, stay and join us for tea, coffee, banana buns and ham sandwiches. We're going to say goodbye to everyone online now because we've got a raffle to do. And I will say Nigel made a donation to the raffle this week. Bless his heart. So if you like aftershave, there you go. And if you don't like aftershave, it will wait as a birthday or Christmas present, won't it? So there we go. But from all of us here to each and every one of you out there at home, get well soon, those that couldn't make it tonight. We're thinking of you, those that have been off long-term sick. And we will see you all very soon. But after 3, 1, 2, 3. And God bless you all. We'll see you next week.